With this new update that we got in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, we're getting a good handful of new Super Souls, and I would like to break them down as they come out. The first one that was made available to us is called Something Deadly's About to Happen. This Super Soul was first made available in the TP Metal Shop on Saturday, October 14th, and will be there through Friday, October 20th. The TP Metal Shop cycles out for new items every Saturday, so if you're watching this further into the future and don't see it in there, you're just going to have to come back and check the shop on a weekly basis, as I don't know exactly when it's coming back, so I advise picking it up while you can. It is purchasable for 30 TP medals. This is one of Bardock's Super Souls, and the description reads, when the opponent's ki is at 80% or higher, it boosts stamina recovery speed by an XXL amount, and activates Health Auto Recovery mode. It has the Auto Health and Stamina Recovery limit burst that also reduces your defense. In my opinion, overall, it's a pretty good defensive Super Soul. It may depend on your opponent's ki, but this really isn't a big deal in PvE, and I could really see it being useful for some people during raids where the boss has infinite super armor. In PvP, it could be a little bit trickier to make use of, as once your opponent finds out that you have it, it could prompt them to start spamming their supers. So, if you're going to bring it into PvP, I would highly recommend really turning up your aggro to keep them from doing that, and to keep their ki as high as possible, so that way this Super Soul stays in effect for as long as possible. For some quick references, if your opponent has 5 total bars of ki, they will need to have 4 bars filled. With 10, they will need 8 bars filled, and if they have all the way up to 15, they will need 12 filled in order for the Super Soul to be active for you. With that being said, I'll go on ahead and show you what the effects of this Super Soul look like real quick. Here's a look at how much HP you're going to be recovering. Here's a quick comparison of what stamina recovery speed looks like on the ground. And here's a quick comparison of stamina recovery in the air. And that's Something Deadly's About to Happen in a nutshell. It's a little tricky since the amount of ki your opponent has is not a factor that's in your control, but the effects that you do get while it's active are really good. For me, this Super Soul kind of sits in the middle of the road. It's not amazing, but it's definitely not too shabby either. Alright, well, with all that being said, I think that's about my cue to bounce. Certainly do hope you found what you were looking for in this video, and until we meet again, make sure you take care. See ya!